Tyrael, why is Malthael so intent on the city's destruction?
Because he feeds on death. Every time his reapers kill, he grows stronger. And with the prime evil gone, Malthael believes this is the perfect time to end the eternal conflict.
Humanity has nothing to do with that war.
Though we are descended from angels and demons, Malthael sees only the demonic within us.
The church! All the refugees are inside! Follow me! Akarat's bane! This is worse than I feared!
What is that?
A Death Maiden! Stop her!
Yo.
I must wait to use that ability. That ability is not yet recharged.
We must do everything in our power to slow the Nephilim down, so that the collection of souls is not interrupted. It is the key to Malthael's victory.
What's happening here? It doesn't make sense.
All this must end. Where is Malthael?
I know only that he is not in Westmarch. He could have taken the Black Soul Stone anywhere in creation.
Is there a way to find out why he took it?
There may be. A sliver broke off when Malthael took the Soul Stone. Perhaps by studying that sliver, I can learn his plans.
I will leave that to you while I save this city.
Malthael, my brother. He was wisdom, leader of our council, first among angels. And now, he has become this.
Gods rarely change their nature. How could this be?
After the destruction of the World Stone, Malthael's mood darkened, and he left the heavens frequently. Then he disappeared completely. He must have developed a connection. No, an obsession with human souls.
Death is but a step in the cycle of reincarnation, not an end. What can you learn from studying this sliver?
The sliver is still connected to the Soul Stone. As the stone changes, the sliver will change too. Therefore, I can observe what Malthael is doing to the stone, and if we're lucky, even discover his plan.
Why have the Horadrim returned?
Tyrael rebuilt the Order to help him take the Soul Stone from heaven, and to protect mankind. After all, you can't be everywhere at once, no matter how powerful you are.
At long last, a hero comes to save us! That won't bring my wife back, though, will it?
Westmarch originally grew from the efforts of the great General Rakis to spread his religion beyond the realms of the East. Seized by the superstitions of the Zakarum faith, he drove his paladins relentlessly across the barbaric western lands, subduing the uncivilized tribes he found there. Ultimately, he became king of them all.
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets. I barred the doors and then squeezed through the back window to escape. But I'll have to come up with something more exciting when I write my official account, won't I? You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Rakis, haven't you? Its location has never been found. Most scholars think it's underneath Westmarch, but I suspect it's somewhere outside the city. Rakis was a clever man, after all.
We stayed to fight, Robert and me. But he fell. And when they started to tear into him, I panicked. I ran.
I am sure that's what he would have wanted.
I know who was responsible for this. It's the poor. They've summoned these monstrosities to take Westmarch for themselves.
I keep hearing things. My mind must finally be going.
Is there anything on your mind, Hedrick?
Your friend Lyndon here keeps pestering me about making him a golden crossbow. But he'd be more likely to shoot himself with it than one of his enemies. It's the worst idea I've ever heard.
Clearly, you haven't heard many of my ideas.
I can't believe we're still alive, and it's all thanks to you. I thought we would die in that foul-smelling place.
Cormac, are you troubled?
For too long have I lived with the knowledge that my order tortures its initiates and twists their minds. I need to know how high this evil reaches.
Cormac, are you troubled?
For too long have I lived with the knowledge that my order tortures its initiates and twists their minds. I need to know how high this evil reaches. If my whole order is corrupt, what does it mean to be a Templar? What am I?
You are a good man who dedicated his life to a cause you believed was good as well.
But it wasn't, was it? The guilty will answer for their transgressions. I swear it.
You ask, who's to blame for this doom?
It is good to see you again, though it seems like we are only brought together in the worst of circumstances. But I suppose if times were better, we would never have met.
He saved my brother at Bastion's Keep.
For a moment, I heard one of my sister's voices. I could not make out the words.
You miss them very much.
My sisters are gone now, and I am the last memory of a world long since forgotten.
You do not know why your sisters died. Until you do, they will always be close in your thoughts.
Did you grab the jewelry at least?
Harold, those monsters were about to kill us.
Well, I would rather be dead than poor.
Don't leave me behind! Not again! Someone came for me. After all this time.
My friend Hadrig heard you.
Bloody miracle! Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I owe you both.
You owe me nothing. Follow me. It's safe up there now.
Grace unto you.
What was the Death Maiden trying to do in the cathedral?
Hey, when do you think you will be getting plus?
That turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour, and my men report 2 more of them out in the city.
Soul crucibles. With 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
Until I destroy them. Malthael's Reapers are people whose souls were taken by the Crucibles?
Sadly, yes.
And the Death Maidens?
Their story is as tragic as Malthael's. Once the vanguard of his wisdom angels, they followed him down the path to darkness.
Remember that noise I heard? It was that lad you rescued.
I'm
God plus yet?
I came here to see your friend.
And now he won't go away.
You saved his life. You must be grateful.
I am. In fact, I'm going to repay Hadrig by helping him.
And I told you to stay away from my forge.
I grew up over by the docks. Not the good part of town, but it's what my parents could afford. They died when the plague swept through a few years ago, within hours of each other. Like they had to stay together. I used to hate them for leaving me, but now, it's a relief they didn't have to see all this happen.
Why would the angels do this to us?
What are you saying? This is obviously a demon's work.
After years of my pleading, the Angiris Council has finally agreed to send me in search of Malthael. I will not fail in this, as my master's presence is sorely needed in the high heavens. Owing to Malthael's growing fascination with the humans, Tyrael has suggested I begin my search on Sanctuary.
It is not ready yet.
We did it!
Is there something going on between Irena and Korma?
Oh, jealous of our friend then.
I'm merely concerned about her well-being. She's a very sheltered life, everyone.
Very thoughtful of you. I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet. That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet. Feel the wrath of Yitar!
Again!
You're not going to believe this, but I found a bottle of whiskey.
This fight is over!
Harry! We've got to save my friends!
This is all Justinian's fault! Some king he is! King Justinian must have fled the city by now. It's time for the people to rise up!
If you turn against each other, Westmarch will fall.
But this is our chance to get out from under the king's yoke!
The gods struck through me!
Thanks for helping, but this isn't over. The king has failed us all. If you don't believe me, read this. His private journal.
How did this come into your possession?
Well, let's just say it's from someone who cares about us common folk.
I am so weary. Why did you have to die, brother? I was never meant to be king. The nobles threaten revolt to bend me to their will. They will abandon me if... If I don't keep the peasants in their place, my position is hopeless.
That ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability. Not enough spirit.
The attacks are getting worse. They'll reach the survivors soon.
It is not ready yet. I need spirit. I must wait to use that ability.
We've been here for days. These people can't last much longer.
Take them to the survivors' enclave, quickly. I cannot carry more. I need to go back. I must lessen my burden. I am returning to town.
Best service in Westmarch. May the battles never... end.
The Prophet has foreseen our victory. necromancy is closely related to enchantment, but twisted. It is unfit for anyone who would claim mastery of magic.
This is not the Reaper's work. Who did this? More dead.
Death to the nobles!
What is going on here?
Revolution! It's time for our oppressors to fall. The king is in the city, but we have a trap waiting for him.
You plot and scheme at a time like this?
What? You're not with us? Then die with our enemies!
My understanding grows.
Lord Winton, we are thrilled that you have located a surviving regiment of soldiers. With this new force, we can turn the tide and save our city. Your disagreements with the Crown are well known, but we are glad you can put them aside in this dangerous time. Long live Westmarch!
That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet.
silence you.
I must wait to use that ability.
Ave Obitus, Ave Interitus, Insurgos Elistros in situ.
What's going on here?
I'm summoning back the souls that have been stolen from these poor people in order to restore their lives.
What you are doing is an abomination. You must stop this.
Wait, what's that noise? Oh dear, this wasn't supposed to happen.
That ability is not yet recharged. Now do you know your folly?
Of course. Oh, of course. Bless you, good sir.
It is not ready yet.
Is there anything about the past you would like to know?
Were there more gods in your time?
More than today, Sakharun's influence was not as it is now. Many of the gods were lost. I wonder if they disappeared when there were none left to worship them.
I don't
must
have enough
wait to
spirit.
use that ability.
Feel the wrath of Ytar!
I did not find Malthael on Sanctuary, but I did find humans. Far too many of them. They murder and cheat one another while allowing their brothers to starve. If their true power is ever released, we are all doomed. They have a choice between good and evil, and they overwhelmingly choose evil.
That Death Maiden is controlling the Soul Crucible, but not for long.
That ability is not yet recharged.
It is not ready yet. Not enough spirit.
You have called the darkness down upon yourself, mortal.
I must wait to use that ability.
I don't have enough spirit.
Thank you. I knew you would arrive in time to save me.
How?
I am Miriam Jazia, a seer of the Vetchin people. I foresaw our meeting, but I did not see this horror. I have come to help you. There is one crucible left, and if you destroy that, the maidens will not be able to create more. There is no time to waste. We must be on our way now. Malthael, he's watching you.
I grew disgusted by humanity during my time on Sanctuary. When at last I found Malthael, I was not surprised to learn that he felt the same.
Go to the Survivors' Enclave. It's not safe for you here.
Nonsense. You'll protect me. And after experiencing what those things do to people, let's just say I need to see you destroy the final crucible with my own eyes if I am ever to sleep again.
I need spirit.
I heard you were in town, hero. Should have known you'd show up in time for a fight.
I don't have enough spirit.
Keep an eye out. If I know these bastards, they've got reinforcements coming. Well, we've made them angry now, haven't we?
That ability is not yet recharged.
You're just as good as I remember, old friend. I'll be seeing you again soon.
You shouldn't be so dour. You have much to be joyful about.
You mock me.
I have learned that in terrible situations it is better to laugh than to cry. Perhaps when you have lost as much as I, you will understand.
My respects.
Do you see an end to all this death in your visions?
Of course it will end, and you will live a long and happy life.
I do not believe you.
Because I was not being entirely truthful. That, and you are so cherish that will never believe you can be happy and content.
It is not ready yet.
I must say, it is wonderful to finally meet, though you are skinnier than my visions led me to expect. You just don't take care of yourself. It's always about saving the world first, isn't it?
I must wait to use that ability. I need spirit.
I learned much from that. This should be a peaceful place of eternal rest. Instead, it mocks nature.
That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready yet. That ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability. That ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability. The altar of sadness. This bodes well. Not enough spirit. It is not ready yet.
Riches await us.
My burden is too great. I need to go back.
Only through...
Submitting to Malthael, will we survive his wrath? Relinquish the weapon.
Making a sale? Time for a potion? Good to see you again. Never thought I'd come back to the city. But you've made it safer in here. So I'm setting up shop.
I heard it was the Angel of Death doing this. Angels are behind the attack.
Those monsters don't look like angels.
What would you like? Prepare for the worst, my brother always said.
So, what do you need?
Blessings of the light.
wasn't enough. If you hadn't shown up when you did, we might already be dead.
But now, I am here. Have there been no reinforcements from the rest of the kingdom?
Have you not heard? Cities everywhere are under attack. No place is safe.
Yes, Malthael strikes all across Sanctuary.
I did not know. That is disturbing.
Riches ahead! What do you believe will happen when you die?
My body will die, but my spirit will be reincarnated in a new form. What? I do not know. What do you believe?
I think it will be like going to sleep once again. This time, I will not awaken.
I must heal. I must wait to use that ability. I need healing. This fight is over! It is not ready yet. ability is not yet recharged.
Your flaws are revealed!
It is not ready yet. I don't have enough spirit.
Your strength fails!
Have you noticed anything strange about Cormac lately?
No more so than usual.
He has been acting awkwardly and has seemed very distracted in conversation. Do you think that I offended him?
No. That ability is not yet recharged.
My spirits have lifted.
I must wait to use that ability.
You are such the artist when it comes to dispatching Death's minions. Don't mind me. I'll just be waiting over here.
I need spirit. What was that?
That would be Urzael.
Who?
Urzael is the angel who commands Malthael's forces in this city. I think you made him angry.
So it appears. Let us return to the Enclave and see what progress Tyrael has made with the sliver. I am returning to town.